Okay, so you are looking at two pairs of true wireless earbuds, precisely the Oraimo FreePods 3 and Samsung's Galaxy Buds Live, the latter being the significantly more expensive one from Samsung. So you might be curious, what is this comparison? Well, I'd say you might be in for a surprise. What up guys, I'm Easy and welcome to the channel. So right here with me I have both the Oraimo FreePods 3, specifically the 2 tuned edition, and the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live. I've had both of these for a while and I actually reviewed the FreePods 3 a while ago. I'll leave links to that video down in the description. Now, before I proceed, let's state the facts. The Buds Live is the far more expensive device, costing about 65,000 naira. And naturally you'd expect it to have the more features, or should I say be the more premium device. The Oraimo FreePods 3 on the other hand is like a quarter of the price of the Buds Live, retailing for about 16,500 naira, and you might even get it for less with some sales deals. So this video is more focused on how much value you get from the Oraimo FreePods 3, especially when compared to more expensive true wireless earbuds like the Buds Live, and how much of a good option it is, as not everyone wants to spend that much money or can afford buying the likes of this. As you can probably tell just by looking at it, the Oraimo FreePods 3 is the more comfortable one to wear. It is smaller and can fit well into the ears without falling off. The Galaxy Buds Live on the other hand is unconventionally shaped, actually bean shaped, but surprisingly it also fits really well. Just that it is the one that is more likely to fall off or not fit well because of its shape. For their case, they can both charge via USB-C, but the Buds Live can also charge wirelessly. The buds of the Oraimo FreePods 3 can give you up to 8 hours of playtime on the buds, and the case, which has a 500 mAh capacity, can extend that to 28 hours. That is to say, if you are someone who listens to music a lot, you may only need to charge this like once or at the most twice a week. At least that is from my experience. Now, compared to the more expensive Buds Live, which has a 472 mAh battery on its case and can give you up to 21 hours playback or a little less if you have ANC on, that's active noise cancellation, I'd say the FreePods 3 is a steal. You have a more user-friendly battery indicator on the FreePods 3 case thanks to the 3 lights that indicate its battery level. On the Buds Live, there is just one indicator light which can't tell you its charge level until when it blinks red for low battery. But as consolation, the Buds Live has the Samsung Wear app where you can check the battery level of the buds and its case, and also tweak a few things like EQ, noise cancellation, touch controls, and locating the buds when you misplace them. I wouldn't expect anything less from earbuds that cost well over $100. Now, the Oraimo FreePods 3 sadly does not have a dedicated app for any of that, and if it is not too much to ask, I'd say it would be a wonderful addition to the future generations of this, while still being affordable of course. But the absence of that does not take away its sound quality, but we'll get to that shortly. Also, the casing of the Oraimo FreePods 3 has this nice matte finish all round except the frame, which is glossy. The Buds Live has a glossy finish which kind of scratches easily if not carefully maintained. For durability, if you drop either of these accidentally, it will send the buds flying out of their case. Okay, I think we've dwelled enough on the case, we should move on. How about connectivity? Interestingly, the Buds Live has Bluetooth 5.0 while the FreePods 3 has Bluetooth 5.2 for connectivity, which makes for faster pairing and improved battery life. Connecting to your phone with the Oraimo FreePods 3 is just as fast as the Galaxy Buds Live, and both can connect automatically once the case is opened. On sound quality, they are both loud and have good bass. However, the Buds Live seems to have the more clarity with the bass, while the FreePods 3 has it a bit more punchy, which can be mostly attributed to its design since it goes properly into the ears. The Buds Live has active noise cancellation, but if you ask me, I'd say it's really just there and not really what you'd expect, but it's there. The Oraimo FreePods 3 however have what they call environmental noise cancellation, which really is nothing other than using it without the ear tips. With the tips, it goes properly inside the ears and creates the effect that actually makes the bass better and you hear less of environmental sound. Without the tips, you can get a little more of the environmental sound. They both use touch controls, though I would say the Buds Live is better in this category as it has more touch controls and is customizable through the app. The Oraimo FreePods 3 has one less touch control, and that is the volume control, but the other touch controls work perfectly. When compared, the Galaxy Buds Live is quite sensitive, too sensitive actually, to the point that it might do something you don't intend for it to do. Depending on how you see it, that might be an advantage or a disadvantage. Now, they both have an IP rating, but you'd be surprised the more affordable FreePods 3 has an IPX5 rating, which is higher than that of the Galaxy Buds Live with an IPX2 rating. This means when it comes to sweat, splashes, and accidentally dropping these in water, you might want to be extra careful with the Buds Live. What about loudness? There's not much difference between these two actually, but the FreePods 3 is actually a bit louder than the Galaxy Buds Live. So far, I'd say the FreePods 3 is a pretty good budget alternative when it comes to sound and durability as well. I've had it for a while with no issues. Also had the Buds Live for almost a year now and no issues whatsoever. On the oraimo FreePods 3, most people I know using it have had no issues, but there have been a few complaints about one ear disconnecting. That should easily be fixed if you delete the pairing and pair it to your device afresh. If you still encounter such problems, you should take it to Oraimo. It is under warranty and they should offer a fix or free replacement. They have really good support. For call quality, I'll say outright the Galaxy Buds Live is better, much thanks to its 3 mics. But the FreePods 3 is no walkover. It also does great with calls, and when I've used it for calls, the user on the other end has never had any issues. Here's a quick test using both for calls.
Okay, so this is test 1. Currently using the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live to take this call from another device. This is to get an idea of what it sounds like when compared to the much cheaper oraimo FreePods 3. So you let me know in the comments if this sounds better than the one from the FreePods 3. Hey, testing. This is test 2. This time using the oraimo FreePods 3 on the device to take this call to get an idea of what it sounds like when using it for calls. I'm currently connected to the FreePods 3 and this device I'm using to take this call right now. Compared to the Galaxy Buds Live, which we just heard, which has better output inputs, which has the better call quality when it's for calls.
In summary, I'd say the oraimo FreePods 3 is great value for money given its price. Good quality for music, IPX5 water resistant rating, great for calls, great battery life, and nice design with good fit. You can't go wrong with it if you are looking for something affordable. And that is all from me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.